I'm going to do a trade review from the other day, which was, I guess, 6th, yeah, 6th May. So on the weekly, we're living these fair value gaps all the time. We're very bullish. On the daily, we have this fair value gap right here on the S&P, which is lower on Nasdaq. However, the trade was up here. So this is the 4 hour. I'm marking from the last leg all the fair value gaps on the 4 hours and on the 1 hour, coupled with a Fibonacci retracement tool to see where 50% is, so we can go on discount to maybe look for buys. However, we're so bullish that I don't really need to see price retrace so much. I would like just to see price enter a fair value gap and from there uh, change the structure. So in the 4 hours, well, in the daily actually, no, where did I do this? Okay, in the hourly, this is the last leg to the downside, manipulating this low, as you can see, and entering this fair value gap before going to the upside. So this is my uh it's my price like in which I want to draw the last Fibo for a standard deviation projection. No, standard deviation? Yeah, yes, it was standard deviation. Hold on. Not sure what I'm talking about. Um yeah, standard deviation. Okay, so this is the leg on Nasdaq. From here you draw that. You have the 2 to 2.5 zone around here on S&P it's higher. However, S&P was more bullish. Um, this to me this was like the super last manipulation leg. It was at 9:30. It made an SMT here. You can see it on the 15-minute. There it is. You have this SMT here. So this is the last leg for the manipulation. This high, I mean, this low here is higher than the one to the left. So this is the last leg that went down before going up. This is the manipulation leg. You draw the Fibo here, -1. As soon as it touches it, it starts going back down. Uh, as well as on Nasdaq, here's much more clear. So here's the last leg, manipulating this low here, making the SMT, two SMTs. And there it is, standard deviation -1. Why -1? Because I had my first take profit maybe around half. I don't really remember. Yeah, here it is, around half, right above this high here. Because in my mind it's like, yeah, we took a low here, so we're going up to take a high, and maybe we could continue to the downside, but we shouldn't because in the higher time frame we're going up. So just in case, to lock some profits, here's the first TP, second one at this high for sure, because we're on all-time high. So after you break the all-time highs, you never know if you can continue to the upside or go down. So I let this trade open for the night. Here's the Asia session, London session. Here, let's go to the 5 minute. Yes, which I don't have a picture of it. Okay, let's watch it on the 15-minute. So price is creating here this high, this high, this high, this high. This high takes this, but it's still like 1, 2, 3, 4 highs. 9:30 opens, dumps a little bit from here. Well, and yeah, it dumps on both. And from there it goes up takes this buy side liquidity. After price took this one, this last highs, in my head it was like, okay, it's 9:30, it might be a manipulation. So price went up, took these highs, and I was like, man, I was about to close all of the position here, but I'm gonna close actually half of the position now because price might go down because S&P has already reached this -1 on the standard deviation tool. So I closed here another 50% and I let the last 50 running. Well, 50, whatever it is, it's for take profit. So yeah, here I took 25, 25, 25, and 25. And it worked perfectly. As soon as it touched the -1 on the standard deviation from this last leg manipulation, it started dumping. If I would have held, this probably would have gone up. Yeah, for sure. We're all the time making higher highs. So let me see. Yeah, definitely. So the trade was around here. Actually, on Nasdaq, it was where? Hold on. Let me check on 30-minute. So where did I take the trade? Here. Here it is. Yes. So it could have worked until around here. However, this is the 2.5 from the last one. I might have done a standard deviation maybe on the daily, like it is already done from this low to this high, and it's okay. Price might go there, but right now we're on a very straight up movement. Yes, we could continue to the upside, but price normally rebalances. We have a lot of fair value gaps. I wouldn't be so comfortable in taking an infinite long until this price point. When we are so bullish, I would like to see first some kind of retracement so that I know that, okay, we already took liquidity to the downside. Now we only have movement to the upside. So that's everything. Price was moving up all the time, went back down, took a liquidity, made an SMT, as you can see here, right? There it is, SMT. Um, What happened here is 9:30. I expect manipulation. Where's the manipulation? This SMT is a manipulation. On the 5-minute, you can see it clearly. SMT, 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 SMT. Okay, here price goes up. And on the 15-minute, I draw a change in state of delivery, which is right here. Price closes above. In my head, it's like, okay, so we're closing above this change in state on the 15-minute. So the SMT becomes confirmed. We are also rejecting a 1 hour fair value gap. Uh, we're rejecting hard, as you can see, big wicks here. So I'm expecting higher prices. 5-minute, this is the 1-minute. There's the two SMTs. We make the first change in state, which, yes, I could have entered there, but I mean, if you enter here after changing state here, price haven't already confirmed this SMT, okay? I mean, this is a big SMT. It does not get confirmed so fast just by a 1-minute changing state, which actually this one might be confirmed, but not the big one. For the big one to be confirmed, I would like to see a change in state on the 15-minute, which happened here. So price closed above and then went back down. Why did I enter here? Well, let me think about it. So let me go Let me rewatch the price action. So on the 1 hour, there it is, the big fair value gap, hourly fair value gap. On the 15-minute, there's the change in the state, which is going to be red because I draw the 15-minute things on red. I wasn't waiting for a 1 hour rejection. I mean, yes, it's cool to have it, but I was anticipating a big rejection after I see this change in state on the 15-minute. This change in state to me indicates that we at least want to go to actually to the high just because of the SMT. The change in state confirms it. So from here, let's go to the 1 minute and see why I took the trade where I did. After this change in the state, I'm waiting for some kind of retracement. And why did I take my entry there? Let's see. So here we also do have a change in state on the S&P on the 15-minute. And here I was waiting. Yeah, I was waiting until 10 a.m. Yes, I actually was waiting to see if the 1 hour wanted to reject that price zone. So it did. Okay, let me go back at that exact point in time. There it is. So after this 1 hour closes, super bullish, rejecting so hard this 1 hour fair value gap. We also have a 15-minute change in state. We have the retracement here. We're kind of bearish, so I'm gonna see now what I mean, what can I see after this, right? I want to see some form of manipulation, and then after the last manipulation from 10 a.m., some change in the state of delivery. I was just, I guess, waiting, yeah, for a change in the state, which is right there. This is the change in state on the 1 minute, coupled with an SMT, which gets confirmed by the change in state. And that was the reason for my entry. Here it is. So after we closed bullish above this down close candle, I open my long with the stop below this low, which I don't expect to get taken. I messed up right now. We're out of that. Okay. Go back. Oh, bro. Fucking shit. Where the fuck is that fucking price point? Son of a bitch. TradingView should edit those stupid ass shortcuts. We're on Dow Jones. Fuck you. That's why I didn't find my entry. So, okay, here it is. Stupid shit, bro. I hit space. Why it changes the fucking asset hitting space? Should just play the shit. Well, there it is. Changing the state, moving up, going back down, leaving a high right below this one, which creates relative equal highs, which we have more here and more here to go. Why do we have this to go? Because we have the SMT confirmed by the 15-minute change in state, and there it is. So from here, I guess I went into the 5-minute just to see where's the last manipulation leg, clear manipulation leg, so I could draw a standard deviation. I don't really remember where I did it, but I know, you know what? Yeah, this is the last leg. This is the manipulation leg, okay? Price went down, created an SMT. That's why this is the manipulation leg. So from this low to this high, there's the -1. There I was expecting price to go, and it did. This is a 1 to 11. Perfect. So check it out. Right as it touched it, it went back down. To take all of these lows at what time? 12:30. This is actually good. I mean, you could try maybe to take a trade from here. You got this sell side taken. You're in an order block right now on the 30-minute, and yeah, after you take the sell side, you change the state, take the sell side again, which is the internal one, and after taking the internal one, okay, so this is a big dump. Yeah, as soon as I see a fair value gap here and this fair value gap get inversed, 1 minute fair value gap. So as soon as this fair value gap gets inversed, why this fair value gap? Because this down movement, it's pretty aggressive. The changing state is pretty far away, so that's why you don't wait for a changing state. Here, as soon as it inverts it, you can open a long here with the stop loss there and target for the highs for sure, or at least here the first TP will be there, 1 to 2, and the second one in the 1 to 4. So let's see if this one works out, which I think it would, but the thing is this is at 12:30, I guess. Oh, okay, that's why you don't trade after your session. Yeah, yeah, that was good. That was another liquidity take. Yeah, this was good for fucking you up. That's why you have to trade on your hours, on your time. Good that I didn't take this. I'm not taking those kind of trades actually. I just wanted to see if it wanted to work out. So that's it, I guess. This is a trade breakdown from May 6th.